Do you want to find altcoins that can really help you financially? Then you're in the right place with me. I really help you find the best altcoins. I'm doing a deep analysis of 20 metrics to show you how I can help with that. All of that in this video. For 2025, I've adjusted my 20 metrics again. First of all, a big thank you to everyone who really took the time to write comments and provide constructive criticism. I could only learn from that. Thank you for that. So let's get right into the introduction. First, I'll explain what the problem is when you want to find altcoins. What problems did I have in the past? Then I'll show you my solution to that. Then I'll show you my 10x formula, the formula I've developed to really filter out the best altcoins, the gems, so to speak. And then I'll show you what benefits there are if you subscribe to my channel. And in the end, I'll wrap it up with a conclusion. So stay tuned and let's get started. Now let's get to the problem. You want to find an altcoin that will really help you financially. What problem do you have? For instance, I face the issue of too much information. There's a lot on social media and from influencers. Everyone says different things. Many are just advertising or have one opinion. Everyone actually says different things. There are also many who simply, let's say, advertise or just have an opinion, and it's really difficult to make a decision for yourself about which altcoin is actually good and which altcoin you even want to invest in. So back then, I only wanted to put my money into altcoins that would really, let's say, help me financially and not end up being a scam. That's why I developed the 10x formula. So back then, I only wanted to invest my money in altcoins that would really, let's say, help me financially and not end up being a scam. And that's why I developed the 10x formula. My decisions are no longer based on emotions because they used to be driven by FOMO, that is, the fear of missing out. In other words, a coin is skyrocketing and the price is rising massively, and you want to jump in because you're afraid of missing out. Or the opposite, FUD, spreading bad information about a coin, and you sell because you let yourself be influenced by that. You're basically reacting to emotions. I want to eliminate that with my system so you can really make decisions based on numbers, data, and facts. Yes, and my solution for that is watch my channel. I do analysis of altcoins with my 20 metrics and my 10x formula. Among other things, I use artificial intelligence and really filter the numbers, data, and facts from all the altcoins so that in the end you get an analysis of an altcoin from me and you can then use it to help you make better decisions, ultimately leading to a rational choice. I always provide a price prediction at the end, as well as a percentage value showing how strong the altcoin is compared to others. And what is my 10x formula now? I also made an extra video where I present my 20 key metrics in detail. I'll link it up here. Definitely, with my 10x formula, I have 20 different key metrics that are weighted differently. For example, the team behind the market capitalization. How? Economically speaking, let's say the altcoin, then I would say, how is the tokenomics? How liquid is the coin? And that really includes everything important that allows you to get a complete picture of the altcoin. So, as I said, I have a scale from 0 to 10 that I use for the values and a weighting that I've predetermined. Then in the end, I multiply them together and that gives me a final value based on a 1000. So that gets calculated down to a percentage value so you can easily see from 0 to 100% how strong this altcoin actually is. And I'll get to that in just a moment where I'll show you an example. Here, let me explain how I filter. The first thing I do before diving into a deep analysis is to filter out altcoins that are actually worth analyzing. I don't even analyze all the scams and so on. So, I use artificial intelligence to help me make a preliminary selection. I look at social media data, technological data, on-chain data, everything possible, and first make that initial selection. Then I do my analysis using the 20 key metrics and upload the video to present it to you. Which altcoins do you have on your radar and which ones would you like to see analyzed? Feel free to write it in the comments. I would really be interested. Yes, and secondly, I then do a deep analysis using my 20 key metrics, which is also supported by AI, of course, with my 10x formula, where I then provide a price prediction at the end and a result in percentage. All important areas are covered, and in the end, as I said, there's a final evaluation. Now we come to the new 20 key metrics. As you can see, we have on one hand the market capitalization, then the circulating supply, the roadmap, the team, and what is the narrative of the altcoin. So, what problem does the altcoin actually solve? Then of course I also ask how good it is for the environment. Then it's about the investors, how much capital is there? Then what are the competitors? It's a kind of competitive analysis. How strong is the marketing? Then, how simple is the idea? Do we as investors understand it, especially if we're not very familiar with cryptocurrency? Do we actually grasp the concept behind it? So what is the long-term vision? Then, is it deflationary? Does it have a maximum supply? Also very important. Then, what about the fully diluted market share and the market capitalization? It needs to be at a good level for it to be fairly valued. So how does the volume look? So how high is the liquidity actually? The liquidity has to be high, otherwise you won't be able to sell or buy the altcoin. Then, how was the token distribution? Was it fair at the very beginning or was it unfair? So, how are the top coin holders? Are they as few as possible? Well, if a top coin holder has an extremely large number of coins, they can just dump them on the market at any time and cause a huge price drop, which is not good. What's the token's utility and community support? Does the Day King have any other advantages? What kind of utility does it offer? So how strong is the community? Is the community really big, and does it also support the altcoin? Also an important factor. And finally, what are the current news? What events are coming up? This is also very important, especially in a bull market, because the more events there are, or let's say the more milestones are reached and openly communicated, the more it will generate publicity, and in the end, that's good for the price. Yes, and in the end, as I said, I will provide a result in percentages. So then we come to the price prediction. I make a realistic forecast based on the fully diluted market capitalization because it says more than the market capitalization. Just because the market capitalization looks good doesn't mean much if more coins are going to be released in the future, as that can create price pressure. That's why the fully diluted market capitalization is the important figure. So, I assume that if the entire crypto market reaches a total asset class value between 5 and 10, I take that as a basis. And then, what market share does the altcoin actually have in the overall market? I also use that for the price prediction, and then I show 3 scenarios. The normal case, the optimistic case, and the extreme case, so you can get a rough idea of where things are headed. So what are your benefits if you subscribe to my channel and watch my videos? In the end, you obviously don't have to do any research. I take care of all the research work for you. You just sit down, grab a coffee, and then ultimately watch my analysis. It's always important that you watch it from start to finish. First of all, by doing this, you support my channel, and secondly, it allows you to make informed decisions because knowing the price is important, let's say. But if you don't know how good the altcoin actually is, you need to stand behind the altcoin. You should only invest in what you understand and know what it's all about. And through my analyses, you understand the altcoin. So I'm being transparent again, and I'm giving you direct information. So, as I said, I combine AI with my human experience, and then I make a realistic price prediction in the end. I would be happy if you subscribe to my channel now, and don't forget to activate the bell. I upload an altcoin analysis every Saturday and Sunday. I focus on 100x altcoins that can really help me financially, even with little money, as well as the big players in the market. And then, with my analyses, you can really get a complete picture. But what's important is that you really use this only for your own decision making. So you make your own decision. My videos, my channel are not investment advice. In the end, you have to make your own decision. That's extremely important. And if you want to jump right into the first analysis, then I'll link a video up here, an analysis that really surprised me. Above all, it has an extremely good team, a strong tokenomics, and ultimately an extreme price prediction. And you're still early, so definitely watch the analysis now. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Bye.